Okay, get this going. Okay, everybody. So, welcome. Okay, so everybody, I want to welcome you to this meeting. So, what's going to happen is, I know I've been sort of MIA lately, and so what's going to happen is every 2 to 3 days, every time the moon is in new sign, we're going to be having a meeting where I'm going to be going over the announcements concerning the 2 to 3 days. I've started a series on my YouTube channel, my new YouTube channel, where I'm talking about the astrology for every 2 to 3 days, which I should have done earlier this year. But I didn't. Because at the time I was going through a lot and I still am going through a lot. And it just, the inspiration to do it was not there. And so I regret not doing that. But anyway, I'm going to try to make up for it. Today I'm going to record a video for the astrology of April 8th. And then tomorrow I'll do a video on the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on my YouTube channel. So pay attention for that. You'll find that if you watch my video, which we're actually going to be watching the video today of the astrology of today, tomorrow, and August 7th, I spoke about the astrology, and then I pulled an oracle card from that deck over there, Astro Guides Oracle. I pulled several cards answering several questions. One question that I asked was about what have we learned already the past couple of days, the past couple of weeks. The second question was about how can we use our discernment for the highest good, because the moon's in Virgo. Virgo is all about discerning. So, and then the final question was about, because we have the sun sextile Jupiter, which is all about spiritual growth, basically. So, how can we grow spiritually? The next couple of days. So if we can watch that video today, we're going to watch that video today and find out what the cards are. I'm also at the end of all of this, I'm going to pull a card for just what do we need to know today, basically, for highest good. And so I've reserved a couple of decks specifically for when I'm making videos only, because I want to, boundaries are very important. And if I use decks that I like, that I can use for the videos, if I use them for the videos, I really feel like I'm abusing the decks, and I don't want to do that. So, the decks that are sort of at the bottom of the totem pole of my Oracle decks I use for videos and things. So I'll use that deck over there, and also I'll use Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle, because the art is just kind of muddy and the borders of the cards are too big, and so I don't care for that. So I'll buy several more Oracle decks that I will use for myself, and then I'll buy more Oracle decks that I'm using for videos. So I'm planning on buying a deck. It's called the Herbal Astrology Oracle. It talks about plants, so different plant names and their spiritual meanings. The Hidden Worlds Oracle, which I don't care for because a lot of the cards are sideways. So the words are sideways and the pictures are sideways. So I'll buy that deck to use for videos. And I'll also buy the Mystical Shaman Oracle, which I will use for videos. And so there's also another Oracle deck that I want to buy. It's called the Angel Guides Oracle by Kyle Gray, who will actually be coming to this mission on August 10th. Kyle Gray, who has created several Oracle decks, will be coming here and will be giving a speech and presentation on his journey with Oracle cards, and he will be discussing the Oracle cards he created on the 10th of August. So make sure that you're aware of that. And of course, we will be discussing more about that when the time comes. So just so you're aware. Um, so yeah, hopefully I'm going on. Okay, um, so let's get into the announcements. So Colette Baron Reed, first of all, is sort of coming here to the Amenten and leaving the Amenten, so coming back and forth. And she is going to be offering something special specifically for all of the Amentens. It is going to be like her Oracle School, but it's a course she's offering. Course slash training series. It's called Oracle Cards Mastery. And she is going to be using her brand new Guides of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck. This is like Oracle School, but but she's going to be teaching using her brand new deck. And if I ever join Oracle School, I am not going to be using Wisdom of the Oracle like everybody else is. I'm going to be using Guides of the Hidden Realms because it doesn't matter. Still a deck that she created. It's still by Colette Baron Reed, and the cards are very similar to Wisdom of the Oracle, and it's a fine deck to use. So she is going to be using Guides of the Hidden Realms, so make sure that you have a copy of that Oracle deck, a physical copy of the deck. We did have a sale back in June. We're going to be having another sale coming up very soon where the Guides of the Hidden Realms deck is going to be sold for a very reasonable price, and you can buy the deck and have it signed by Colette Baron Reed, and you're going to be using that as a tool for this Oracle card mastery course that she's going to be offering. She's going to be talking about the card meanings, reversals, how to ask the right questions, and really getting into her intentions and purpose behind creating the Guides of the Hidden Realms Oracle, how to work with it. And you're going to be learning how to work with the deck, specifically that deck, during this course. And you're going to be learning different kinds of spreads and yeah. So that's what you're going to be learning during the Oracle Cards Mastery, which is going to be starting on August 12th. It is going to run all the way through up until it's a month-long course. So it's sort of over a whole lunar cycle. So it starts August 12th, it ends September 12th. So it is 1 month. It's about it is priced because if things were free, then how would it be fair to the rest of the world who has to buy their courses? $22. That is the price of this course. It's pretty inexpensive. It's the same price as Collect Oracle Circle membership, of which I am a part of, and I know a lot of people in here and watching up there are also a part of that course. So you're going to be learning, you're going to be using the cards, using the Guides of the Hidden Realms to understand how to work with it, to ask different questions based off of your different life circumstances, and sort of really getting into a spiritual practice to understand the value of oracle cards. It is going to be incredibly similar to Colette Baron Reed's Oracle card course. And after this meeting, you're actually going to be going into the theater to watch the introduction video that Colette Baron Reed filmed. I'm talking about the whole details and scope of the Oracle card mastery course. So you're going to be watching that, learning about the course, learning about a little bit introduction to the Guides of the Hidden Realms, the very, very special deck to call it during read because she filmed it, and I'm going to be really arguing and sort of fighting, expressing the deck if I ever join Oracle School, saying, oh, this is special because she painted it and I want to use it. And it really doesn't matter which deck that you use, as long as it's one of Colette Reed's decks. So, the theme, um, the whole, a big part of the course is, like Oracle School, but using the Guides of the Hidden Realms as a teaching. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say there. We also have a new guest coming to the Amenten, a brand new Oracle card creator, Yasmin Goland, who will be arriving on the 15th of August. And she is going to be talking about the moon. She's going to be giving a speech, a presentation about the moon, how to work with the different moon cycles, the new moon and full moon specifically, excluding the first quarter moons, because I'll explain more in a little bit here. But understanding the moon, understanding how to work with the new moon, full moon, solar and lunar eclipses. So she's going to be giving a speech about that. She's also going to be talking and discussing her Moonology Oracle cards, which I happen to have a copy of, and there will be a sale for the Moonology Oracle cards, which will be from August 13th through the 20th of August. So you can purchase that deck for, I think it's around $18 to pay for the Moonology Oracle cards. You're going to be, if you want to buy the cards, so basically the cards are, one of the cards is a blue moon, another is the new moon, and basically goes over all of the new moons and the signs and all the full moons, and it has little messages, for the different moon, for all of the different phases of the moon. This deck really includes all the phases of the moon that you can think of in your imagining. So the deck is she's going to be using it, she's going to be talking about it, how she created it, why she created it, getting into the individual cycles of the moon themselves. So what does the new moon in Sagittarius mean? What is the full moon in Libra all about? And talking about all the different cards that she has in the deck. So she's really going to be delving deep into her oracle deck and getting into the different meanings of all the different moon cycles. So that is going to be on the 15th. Now, the other thing is she did create another deck that I really, really want to buy, but I can't buy right now because I don't have money. So I've decided that it will be burned to the stake. And it is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle Burning. And I really want to make a big focus for the Moonology Oracle and not, have something extra that's shiny and very, very nice, distracting, take away the attention of the Moonology Oracle cards. So she did create another deck. It's called the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. It will be burned and, well, gotten rid of to make the Moonology deck the only one that truly matters and the one that she is going to be focusing on for her speech. Now, granted, I do want to buy it, but I can't right now, and until I have the money to get it, it will be taken care of, burned, thrown away. The actual burning of the deck will be the following day on the 16th of August and the 17th of August. You can participate in that burning. It will be here at my Amenten in the backyard of the Amenten building, and you can throw it in the flames and get rid of it and rip it up so that we can focus on the moonology oracle cards and not have something else that is taking away the spotlight of that event. So we don't need that. Reminder that tomorrow on the 6th is Amenten cleaning day. I do have an appointment tomorrow, so I won't be there. You're basically going to, you know the drill by now. Every month we have a cleaning day. You go to the Amenten headquarters, you're given a task, you're given a place to work. You basically go to that place to work and do your job, and then you can leave. So I do ask that you're, productive, that you are willing to help, that you're willing to learn, and that show up and do your job very well. So, that is just what I am inviting you to do. It will be tomorrow, from 9 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You can come anytime, but all of you are basically required to go over there and help at some point in the day. There are buses that will be leaving at certain times of the day. So Susan will explain all that information. Or you can drive or get driven over to the Amenten headquarters and get to work with that. And then on the 7th of August, for those who want to, there is a Grammy Mill sales trip. It will be an Egyptian themed. You'll be cruising down the Nile River, seeing the Sphinx and mummies and pyramids and the pharaohs. People will be dressed up and acting as pharaohs and basically doing things that are representative of what people would be doing if you were living in Egypt. So it's an ancient Egyptian themed go around, and you're basically sitting in a boat looking at scenery that is ancient Egyptian. So